Okay guys, so today I thought I would do a review and demo of the Smashbox Camera Ready BB Cream. I know I'm a little late to the BB Cream bandwagon, but I thought it would be something good to kind of touch upon before the summer season, because in my mind, the attributes that a BB cream have, you really would use more in the summer versus the winter. BB creams are usually you know, sheer coverage, but they do have SPF in them, and you know, they do have some moisturization, so they're great if you're like at a cottage or you know, in the outdoors and you don't want to be a cake face, but you still want to look a little bit better than your normal self. So I was really excited to try this, mainly because out of other reviews I've seen and just general feedback, this was one of the best ones. There are a lot of drugstore options, but this one is actually pretty expensive, I think, personally. I believe it retails, this isn't the full size, but the full size one I think retails for around $50. Smashbox is an expensive brand. So it is SPF 35, and then I have it in light. And basically what it is claiming that it will do is it's a primer. So it primes, perfects, protects, hydrates, and controls oil in one step to create a flawless face in a flash. Wear alone or under foundation for more coverage. Now, I find BB creams are kind of annoying because a lot of them will say, oh, there's you know, 7 magical things it does. But when you kind of like dissect the 7 things that it does, a lot of them are like, what the hell is that? For instance, it perfects. Okay, I guess that means that it has coverage. It protects. I guess that's the broad spectrum. Hydrates, so I guess there is moisturizing qualities. However, it is supposed to control oil and it is supposed to prime your face. So I will insert some clips of me putting it on. I would highly recommend it to be put on with your fingers as if it were a moisturizer. The fact that it does have SPF qualities and moisturizer qualities, I think it's better if the warmth of your hand kind of works it in versus a beauty blender or a brush. That's just my personal opinion. You can see the level of coverage it gives. To be honest, I was a little disappointed by this first impression wise. I was expecting more coverage than what it gave, especially when I put it on my hand and kind of worked it in there. Based on what I saw, I thought it would be, you know, medium light coverage. However, when it's actually on your face and you can see your face as a whole, you will realize that it doesn't really cover up anything. And the oil control component, I don't know if it takes some time to set, but you know, initially on your face will look a lot shinier than it did before. So I've found that personally what I use this as is a primer. So I still moisturize my face, and then I'll put this on, and then I'll put on my foundation. I do find as a result of putting this on, I can put on less concealer, less, you know, actual foundation, so that I guess is a good thing. But in terms of using products as a whole, if anything, it's just making my routine, you know, that added extra step in the morning. It's not really saving me any time. It's not, you know, everything built into one. Probably the good aspect of this, however, is that there is SPF. And normally, in terms of SPF, I don't really have that in my routine. So I think that's a really good thing for the summer. I think the type of person that would be able to use this on its own would pretty much have to have impeccable skin and not really wear a lot of makeup. If you like that flawless look, or you know, you have a little bit of insecurities with your skin, you will not be able to wear this on your own. It's just the coverage isn't there, and I really believe that, you know, you will look a little shinier in person. So I think for most people this would be a, you know, step that they do before their foundation. So therefore, for the price point, I think it's a bit ridiculous. It's $50 for basically you to have a little bit of SPF and moisturization on your face. I don't even really know if the priming qualities are there. They probably would be the same as just putting on a moisturizer before your foundation. So I think kind of maybe the only time this would work for someone is if they don't typically have a skincare regimen. If they don't, then this is awesome because it's kind of forcing you to have that sunscreen, have that moisturizer, and have that primer, you know, and you're just rubbing this quickly in your face. And then, you know, if you want to spot conceal, something like that, you can do that. I don't know. I don't know why this got such hype, to be honest, and I hate to be a hater about it, but I just think it's really expensive, and you know, for what it does at the end of the day, you can either just stick to your normal regimen and maybe add in some, you know, SPF daily moisturizer, or you can probably find a drugstore BB cream that is very similar for a fraction of the price. So I hope you enjoyed my kind of review and, you know, me putting my 2 cents in, and I hope that kind of helps someone if they're thinking about buying it. All right, have a great day.